Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles, and before we get started, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you click that like button. YouTube always likes it. And be sure to leave your comments in the comment section. I want to hear what you got to think about this next subject. So without further ado, let's get it. Another week and another win for the New York Football Giants. Now this one I am extremely proud of. The New York Giants won. They beat the Bears 20-12. It was a hard-fought, grinded-out game. This was one of those 80s and 90s type field games because it was just defense overall. The defense really won the game. There was so many injuries. So many people went down. Tyrod Taylor, Daniel Jones, Evan Neal, Aaron Robinson. It didn't matter who was out there. We all played like a team, and we got the job done. And that is what I am talking about. This is a totally different team from years past. Years past, it would have been terrible. Daniel Jones would have went out, Tyrod Taylor would have went out, and basically Joe Judge, Pat Shurmur, or whatever, they would have just, done whatever that they could and would have ended up losing the game. But not Daboll. This is a different team, and we've seen it from week one, but it's just gotten better and better and better since the season has continued, and I'm loving it. As a Giants fan, I am absolutely loving the fact that this team has grit, this team has grind. They will basically fight you tooth and nail until the job is done, no matter what, and that's what we need. There are still a lot of concerns with this team. I don't think that, I'm not saying that we're going to the Super Bowl, not saying that we're going to really make the playoffs or anything of that nature. I don't want to look too far, but for the first month of the season, I did have the New York Giants at 2-2, and they have exceeded my expectations, and they have made it to 3-1. Now, I did say that we was going to beat the Bears, and I did say we was going to beat the Panthers. I said we was going to lose to the Cowboys, and we was going to lose to the Titans, but the upset victory over the Titans that really put us ahead and gave us a preview of exactly what this season is going to be about. It's going to be about grit. It's going to be about grind. Our defense is going to lead the way while our offense still needs to put some things together. Saquon Barkley, he was a big factor for this game. Daniel Jones had 2 rushing touchdowns. They really came out here with a great game plan. Kenny Golladay, he also got injured, but who really cares about him because he does absolutely nothing for the team. He brings no value. I will not be surprised if they cut him. I know you're going to be killing like a lot of dead cap and whatnot, but at this point, it's no reason for him to even be on the field. There's no reason for him to even suit up because he's also given up. Dexter Lawrence had a monster game today. He had 2 sacks. This defense just looks like they came into their own, and they knew what they needed to do to stop Justin Fields. If it wasn't for the Richie James muff punt, they really only gave up 9 points. Like, that's how good this Giants defense is. Wink Martindale brought the pressure on Justin Fields each time. We missed a couple of tackles, but it was a masterpiece. It was a defensive masterpiece. Ojulari got a strip sack fumble. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he was the one to recover it. Kayvon Thibodeaux, even though he didn't get a sack this game, he got multiple hurries and multiple pressures. He was putting pressure on Justin Fields, making him move his feet, getting him out the pocket. That is what a top pick does. But overall, this was a fantastic game. The Giants won 20-12, and we're 3-1. I mean, we haven't won 3 games this fast since Tom Coughlin. So, I mean, you got to be happy. You got to be happy with where we're at. Still got to clean things up. Next week, we got the Packers. And the Packers aren't looking too great. And we're going to be playing them in London. So, it's not the frozen tundra. So, it may be another upset there. All right. But 3-1, man. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock. 3-1. I love it. Proud to be a Giants fan. Giants pride all day. Until next time, I'm out.